What's up, y'all? It's your man ES, the Hermit Star, back again with another video, and I'm here to do the Libra full moon reading for the sign of Taurus. So if you have anywhere in your chart, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Taurus, you're a Taurus moon like me. What up, moon babies? Hey, this is for you. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you're able to do so. You can find my email in the description box below of this video and every video. That is how you can book a personal reading. That is the only way you can book one, and that is the only way we'll correspond. I would never reach out to you asking you if you would like a personal reading. So if someone does reach out to you claiming to be me, asking you if you would like a reading or some other service that I don't provide, it is a scammer. So just be mindful of that. At least one more card, universe. I didn't get another jumper, so we just going to pull from the top. All right, so these are your cards here. So I just did the Libra full moon reading for Libra, and they got, so if you go watch that, if you have it, you might have Libra in your chart if you're a Taurus sun, because they definitely got these two cards, these first two cards at least. But the Tower in reverse. So there is something that you're stalling that you need to allow to happen. You know, with them, I won't give away too much, but with them, with the Libras I just read for, it was, or and Libra I just read for, it was someone needing to let go of a job that wasn't bringing them pleasure at all. That was actually doing harm to their mental state, their happiness, and emotional state as well. Again, go watch that. If you have Libra in your chart, or if you just simply want to be a cross watcher, it was the video uploaded before this one. But you know, this is you fearing the past, resisting change in general. And it could be due to, again, what I was telling Libra is because you are set in this job, and even though it doesn't bring you happiness, it is not it's not, nothing about it is bring you any type of joy. It's the safe route. It's something that you've had for a long time, or it's predictable in a sense that you know when your next paycheck is going to come. You know that if I were to do this job or stick with this job, I get paid every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every quarterly, once a year, whatever the case is, as to when you get paid. You know that's when that you have an idea. I won't even say you know. Why? I'm gonna say you don't know. Not, God forbid this happens to you or anybody, but you cannot predict the next move your job is going to make. You can only predict your personal next move. Things could go swimming, and then your job is like, we're going to lay off some folks, and guess what? Taurus, you're one of them folks that's getting laid off. So that paycheck you thought you was getting next week or next 2 weeks or next month or whatever the case is, sure, do they give you your last paycheck? Yeah, they give it to you, but then going forward from that, since you no longer work that job, they're not going to pay you as if you were an employee there. That'd be wonderful if we got paid to be laid off, you know what I'm saying, throughout the entire year or whatever the case is, but that's not the case. They give you your last check and they say best of luck to you. That's what it is. Do they truly mean it? Who knows? But that's something that they say. They give you your last check and they say the best of luck to you. So you don't necessarily know, honestly, if this job really is going to be the safe route. So you might as well, and I'm not, again, just like I was saying to Libra, I don't want to tell people to quit their jobs. I don't want to be that guy, because I don't want to, even though the universe seems to want me to be that guy. But I'm making the executive decision to somewhat override the universe's message. Now, the universe, if there's any punishment dealt because of that, hand it to me, not to Taurus. But, you know, the reason why I personally kind of want to override that decision is because, again, I'm looking out for me, to be honest with you. I don't want any Taurus or anybody for that matter coming back to this video or emailing me saying that I ruined their life simply because I told them to leave a job. All I said was that, and I don't think that's the case in this situation here. Maybe not. But all I said was, this job is not bringing you joy, and you deserve to do something that brings you joy. But ultimately, it's your decision whether you want to stay there or not. You can still do things. You can still work a job that is miserable as heck to you, and then do things outside of work that bring you joy. If that's how you want to go about doing it, that's how you want to go about doing it. Many people have done it. I've done it. So, so I know it's very possible. Now, again, me personally speaking, and I'm only bringing out my personal because I'm a Taurus moon, so I feel as though whenever I read for my big three, I bring up my personal stuff. I've done it in other signs as well, but I feel more inclined to bring up my personal experiences when I read for my big three. You was the second sign chosen by the generator, so therefore, I'm going to bring up some personal stuff. You don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. Don't subscribe, all right? But, like, I've worked jobs, again, that miserable, hated them jobs. But I still did things outside of work that brought me joy. Now, obviously, am I still at those jobs? No, I'm not. Or at that job, or, you know, those jobs in general? No, I'm not. Obviously, it didn't last because me, ultimately, I still would have to find a job that I at least like. At the very least like. You know? At the very least, it does. I don't have to love it. It doesn't I don't have to. I have to like it more than I dislike it. Let me put it that way. Because even with jobs that I've liked, it wasn't like I was. I felt positive about it every day. But when I look back at it, I had more. I remember getting up in the morning more positive to go to work than negative. I couldn't say the same for jobs that I hated or that I just thought was straight up boring. I was dragging my feet to go to that job. Still ended up early somehow, but like I was dragging my feet to go to those jobs, you know? So I guess the universe wanted me to tell you that, but it's possible, you know? Next, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, lack of inspiration. This is also like the lack of change, lack of diversity. So, I think personally for you, the reason as to why you're seeing these two together, and again, it could be the lack of change in your life. Maybe you need to change your job. But I also just think that it's just... because you have your last card is the Three of Cups. This is working together with people. So if it's not necessarily your job, it's how you're doing your job. You're probably like a solo act and you're in this mood of, I don't feel inspired to do this work. Well, maybe it just, you're going to find more fun once you start collaborating more. Or if you put yourself in a position to where you're doing a job where it's teamwork. Maybe you're working a job, I'm just guessing here, maybe you're a security officer. And it's boring as heck because you're a people person. You like to talk to people. You like to be around people. You like to, again, collaborate with people. You know what I'm saying? You might be that type of individual, and the job that you have is a solo act type of job. Again, maybe a security officer. Maybe, you know, at the train stations here, we have transit ambassadors, and pretty much they're people who are a level below security officers, but you know, they are someone who help people. There's usually one at every train station out here, and they help people who need assistance with, travel. So if they need direction somewhere, there's the wheelchair assistance as well for those who need that. Uh, yeah, but they work alone. And although you are talking to people, because when people have questions about travel and things, and you're giving directions, you're kind of like a tour guide in that sense as well. So you are dealing with people, but it's a lonely job nonetheless, because like I said, it's usually just one transit ambassador for every train station. And the train stations vary in size here. There are some very big, some very small, some in between. But it's still one TA for every train station, ideally. Normally, let me just put it that way. Not ideally. Ideally, I think they should have at least a buddy there. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But, normally, if you were to do traveling out here in Boston and stuff, you would see the people in the red and stuff. Those are the transit ambassadors. It's usually one of them per station. So it might be a situation to where you're changing your job to where, if it is work related, you're changing your job to where you are working with people, and this is what's going to bring you joy. But again, the tower symbolizes you not wanting change. Again, this was your first card. Your tower, in reverse at least, symbolizes you not wanting to change. And much like with Libra, again, you might have Libra in your chart, but much like with Libra, you are afraid to make a change because you're so used to what you've been doing. You're so used to the way you've been making money. But it's clearly not bringing you joy. It's not making you feel inspired. What I'm getting here, Taurus, is what brings you inspiration is being able to work with people, being able to express yourself, being able to be out there with some folks. So you can, y'all can work together, essentially. You know what I'm saying? This is what brings you joy. You're the co-worker that loves the team working aspect of working with, of just working a job in general. You probably in school relished and shined in group projects because you liked to, again, come together with people. So that's just my guess based on this reading. I didn't go to school with you. If I did, shout out to you for watching this video. Hit that subscribe. If I didn't go to school with you, still hit that subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Thank you for trusting me to be your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. How this all connects to the Libra full moon, by the way, because the Libra full moon symbolizes people following their heart, essentially. You sticking to your true, like what you truly feel inside. And from this reading, Taurus, it seems as though what's in your heart is to be with somebody, to collaborate with people. So you should honor that. You should honor wanting to work with folks, wanting to be with folks, and putting yourself in positions. That's how I'm going to phrase it. Putting yourself in positions to where you are working together with people. Again, it can either be you leaving a job to where you're working with a team. It could be you staying with this job, but then doing things outside of work that will enable you to work with other people. However it looks like for you, it's how it looks like for you. It's your choosing at the end of the day. I'm just here to tell you what the energies is. So yeah, once again, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you would like a personal reading with me, you are able to book one by sending me an email. You can find my email in the description box of this video and every video, of course. Just know that if you want to book one, once again, you reach out to me. I will not reach out to you asking you if you want a personal reading, not via email, not via social media. Just because we correspond via not social media, via email, doesn't mean I will reach out to you. Don't know your email. So if someone who is impersonating me somehow finds your email, somehow finds you on social media, and claims to be me once again, and is offering readings, offering any other service I don't even provide, it's a scammer. So just be aware of that. All right. Once again, because I always got to remind y'all, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for trusting me to be your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of. And take care of yourself out there, Taurus. Peace out.